Hello, everyone. My name is Raphael Lewis, leader of the National Coalition Party of Canada, the NCPC. At the NCPC, we have an economic policy, an economic platform called Made in Canada. This is a platform that we have created as an approach to help put our nation, our country, into the road to economic recovery, economic stability, and economic prosperity. We have a variety of industry. We have farming industry, fishing industry, lumber, beef, natural resources, oil, electricity, intelligence, automobile industry, local farming, agriculture, small and medium-sized businesses, you name it. And I just name a few, just to name a few, of course. And Industry Canada should have a standard economic policy to make all of our industry sustainable. This is where our Made in Canada policy comes into play. We like to improve Industry Canada, have not remove, but amend, have reform Industry Canada with their mandate, so this all of our industry can be stimulated. We've seen the Liberal Party with leader Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announce through their electoral campaign a spending package they call investing into road and infrastructure, but it was big spending package. I believe it was something around over $150 billion. And with all due respect, it was not a good idea for the economy. Boosting spending creates inflation. It doesn't stimulate jobs. As a matter of fact, it kills the competitors who would stimulate the economy because government is spending, so all private industry find themselves competing against a giant. That's not the right way to stimulate the economy. And we are already seeing the bad effect of such a policy that the Liberal government and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau did. And our national debt has skyrocketed, our inflation going up, GDP is not increasing, and our currency has dropped. Our dollar, that was over a dollar for the Canadian against the US dollar, dropped considerably, and our dollar currency is still struggling to make it back. So, what needs to be done to put this country into a economic recovery, economic stability, and economic prosperity? Our Made in Canada policy will boost local economy, encourage, put program that will stimulate local, national, regional industries, farming, small business, automobile industry, intelligence, have program that will help stimulate these people to be very productive and be very competitive at the local, regional, and international market standard, where that way they can and they will create more jobs and eliminate a competition that we don't need and become very highly competitive. That is affecting our trade. We've had very bad trade deals that we've seen within those past governments, past elected government within the past decade. They're very bad trade deals for the simple fact that those trade deals have killed our local, regional, national industries. A lot of our industries were killed with those trade deals. And also what those trade deals have caused us a high deficit in a high trade deficit, put Canada into a place where we're importing more than we're exporting, and putting our country in a lower OECD economic standard in economic. And that way, we're not attracting foreign investors, which is another source for creating jobs because we're no longer competitive. Our currency has no value. We don't have local stimulating businesses and our industries are dead. So where people want to invest. So this is the ripple effect of all of those bad economic trade deals. So our Made in Canada policy will help stimulate all those industries and put the country back into the road of recovery and prosperity, and at the same time increase jobs in the country, create a lot of jobs, and reduce our deficit, our trade deficit. And we need to renegotiate all of our bad trade deals that are killing our domestic products, our domestic consumption. And what that will do for all Canadians, that will lower, when you go to the groceries, you won't have to pay an arm and a leg for an apple. You're paying way too much. Canadians are paying way too much at the groceries. We're paying way too much for food, and our wages are not that high. And food prices are increasing, and our wages remain the same. That will help Canadians to pay less for their food at the grocery store. We pay less at the pump. When we put gas in our car, we pay way less, reduce those costs. For energy, we will reduce energy costs and will create more money to stay in our Canadian pockets. This is how we make this country economically sustainable and help everyone pay less for food, pay less for gas, pay less for energy by reviving and stimulating all of our industries. And Industry Canada will play a major role, and this is what our Made in Canada policy is all about. Thank you very much.